So a lot of you have a problem with the renovations that Trump is making. All right, cool. I just want to bring something back to y'all. See how much you Democrats remember something. This is back in 2010 when Obama spent, $376 million? And what was it spent on? Was it a basketball court? See, we don't even know. Like, literally, can any of y'all spit out what he had spent that money on? What exactly were the renovations that he did? Because the only thing that I've looked up and found was a basketball court. And then I'm gonna run a clip for y'all where the gentleman, I guess maybe he's the foreman, he talks about the work being underground. What? You know what? I hope they let us know what's going on underground over there. But the bottom line is this. You get more use out of a ballroom than you do a basketball court. The gentleman even went on and said, like, what's the point of being the leader or being, having a house that's supposed to represent the free world and it's half functional? Y'all, what sense does that make? Like, if we are the leaders of the free world, you don't think that we should be upgraded on all levels? Anyway, check this clip out here, because clearly I'm not the only one questioning this stuff as well concerning Obama, because we're all trying to figure out, like, how is it that you all are forgetting so fast, Democrats?
This project is going to cost some $376 million to the taxpayers. Some would say, really? Why would you spend that kind of money simply on a makeover for the White House when there's so many folks who are not doing well?
And it's, well, we're aware it's underground work. But, it doesn't do a whole lot of good to have a building that's sort of the image of the free world standing up there and not functioning well.
Sounds like you're building another wing to the White House, but we appreciate you keeping your focus.
You can't even imagine, TJ. It's going to happen for the next 2 years. All of the banging, the jackhammering, the dust, the confusion, the noise of all places to do construction is happening right here, the front lawn of the White House.
It's a 4-year renovation project. Estimated cost, $376 million.
Whew, that's a CNN report from 2010. Barack Obama doing a renovation nobody asked for even more than President Trump, $376 million. Let's see, $376 million in 2010 is equivalent to about $559 million today. And guess who got stuck with that tab? That's right, you, the American taxpayers. Now, why would anti-American left-wing extremists caterwaul over millions in renovations that cost the American taxpayer nothing, while they were totally cool with even more millions in renovations being heaped onto the taxpayers' backs? Well, either leftists enjoy sticking it to Americans because they hate us, or they hate Trump. Either way, it shows the vacuous, soulless, and incompetent traits that now completely define the American left in 2025.
This is a constant pattern that we're seeing. You guys make claims that when nothing happens, you act like you didn't do it. You act like you never even said a thing. Or you act like, oh, well, that's a different scenario. How? The $376 million was on the taxpayers' dollars. At least Trump has got donations coming in. And somehow you guys are still saying, well, I guess he should have done something else with the donations. Well, I guess a lot of people should have done different things when they were in office too, right? But we're not going to point those fingers, are we? Because that pallet of cash that Obama had dropped off, I'm sure there could have been a whole lot of things that could have been done with that money. Where's the energy, y'all? Where's the matching energy? At least we know where this money's going that Trump is going to use to build the ballroom. Obama dropped off a whole pile of cash, a pallet of cash that just vanished. But we're going to point the finger at Trump. Boy, these Democratic talking points is getting crazier and crazier. And the more of y'all that align with it, the more that we're starting to look at y'all people real sideways. Because some of this shit ain't making no sense. $376 million, and all we got to see for it is a basketball court. And y'all are complaining about a ballroom? Man, listen.